edition of Chronic Conversations. I'd like to thank my co-host and beautiful wife over there. You want to put your hand around so they recognize you? There you go. Okay, there's the hand. You don't get to see all over tonight, but we'll have her back on very soon, and her and I will be doing another episode of a Jen and Jerry show coming up soon. Let me get to my guests now. I'm very excited, ready to get started with this. This is the fam I keep talking about. Y'all keep hearing me talk about Ksouth Promotions on the show. This right here is Ksouth Promotions. He is I call him the Energizer Bunny because he goes from morning, noon, and night. He never stops, and he's always hustling, always working on improving his shows, always working on providing better events for the fans, and the dedication and passion. If you knew this man, you'd want to support him on that alone. Trust me. And we're going to get him, know him better right now. And that's Kevin Kennemore, Coach K. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, man. I appreciate you being here again, Coach. I was looking at our old video from our very first one where we were talking about fight week and stuff. When I was just using the laptop camera, we had the table and everything, and Sean was on it. And it's amazing how far both Chronic Conversations and Ksouth has come since then.
A long way.
And the last fight, like all the fights are off the chain, but this last fight, it felt like everything clicked in a way that I don't know if I felt it clicked before. Did it feel that way to you?
Better competition, we getting better competition on there, and the guys that's coming on there, they coming to fight, they coming to win,
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming to lay down.
And everything was kicking. Everything was kicking on all cylinders. Like I said, DJ Touch was just vibing with the people. The acts did really well that we had there that night. Ring Car Girls, as always, were doing their thing.
Ring Girl, Bounce Girl.
Fighters were doing their thing. And you was running around like a chicken with your head cut off doing your thing. So let me just say first that Chronic Conversation appreciates you for providing us this kind of entertainment. We know how much work, blood, sweat, and tears you put in it that a lot of people may not see. So I want them to hear from us that you ain't just sitting back collecting millions and millions of dollars. This is a in the red, in the black. Hopefully I'll make something off this one. So come out and support not only Kevin Ksouth, but these fighters, because again, something happened not too long ago. That guy went into a coma. They're literally putting their lives and their bodies and their brains on the line.
Yeah, they were training hard.
Blood, sweat,
tears. And I'm talking about they traveling.
Hungry. These are some hungry kids.
And
you see their eyes and their demeanor.
The
way they talk, they have a laser focus and attitude. And I've seen, if you can go back and look at some of the training videos from even back when you were out in Vegas at Mayweather gym, and some of the runs they did in the desert and the mountains, and just they train 2-3 times a day out there. This is a profession, even though a lot of them aren't making enough money to do it by itself. And so there's some of them still have to hold regular jobs. They got to get sponsors. So, if you get a chance to sponsor either Ksouth or one of the fighters, definitely do that. It's going to be good for your business. It's going to be good for them. And they need the help. They're not on that level where they're making that kind of money that they want to make yet. But to get there, they need your help. So if you ever want to reach out to Kevin for sponsoring or one of the fighters on his card, then just reach out to buy tickets, buy a T-shirt, whatever you do.
Buy a table, whatever, just support,
So
I'm looking for good sponsorship. I really actually don't have any sponsors, really.
And I'm sure that would help a lot as far as negating some of the out-of-pocket costs. So you can
everything is coming out of pocket.
You're having to invest. That's to me an example of a man putting his mouth where his money is, or his money where his mouth is too. You know what I mean? Like you're not only investing your time, which is like one of the most valuable things you can have, which is 24/7, 365 for you.
Right.
But you're investing your money in it as well.
Right.
So if you can negate some of that, I think it'd be awesome. This is an awesome organization. And something else about Coach K, he was saying it on Facebook Live earlier, is that Ksouth is also all about making everybody else's dreams come true while they make their dreams come true. Yeah, I'm doing the hand thing again. I must have some Italian in me or something. My sister's deaf, but I'm not doing sign language. So sorry.
It's all good.
It's all good. But they are a big part in supporting Chronic Conversations as well. He has invited me to do commentary. I do commentary for the shows. If you'll notice, the everything's improving a little bit at a time, but I want to let you know and the fans know that around that time of year, we're going to upgrade some of our equipment. We're going to get extra cameras, extra microphones, so we can get better angles, better pictures.
We'll get that.
And eventually, I would suffice to say your ideal situation would be at some point to get on pay-per-view, correct?
Most definitely. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Gives a lot more people a chance to see these young fighters to get their
guys. Yeah, I'm trying to have championship fighters.
Yeah.
On my card, you know. I'm not gonna really just, go promote like just this guy, but I got interest in the guy that they call. I had a phone call about him the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Mexican kid. Good.
I've seen some video on him. Yeah.
Looks nice. Yeah, they want me to help promote him. So
okay.
That will be. I think he's gonna listen. He's gonna do everything that he's supposed to do.
That's important because no matter how good a coach you are or anybody else is, the person has to be coachable.
Yes.
They have to have an open mind and empty their cup so they can learn what they think they know and learn what they don't know.
I'm looking for guys that, I know what I could do with a guy if they let me do it. Mm-hmm. It's up to the fighter to let the guy do it.
And they got to know that they're going to have somebody that is giving them 24/7. That's giving
24/7. Once they know that, then they can become a world champion. They can become rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know what I can do.
Right.
I know what I'm gonna go beyond to do for the fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I know we won't go on air and talk about it, but I know situations where Kevin and Ksouth have helped folks and stuff and went above and beyond. So know that he goes above and beyond for his fighters, for us, for everybody that's associated with it. So like I said, he's you got D-Day Touch out there. You got him doing something. Yes. You got us out there. You got our podcast and the Ring Car Girls.
Yes, I want everybody, like I told me and my wife, we sit down and we think about things. We don't just think about how we're gonna make something. Because for one, to be honest with you, we haven't made a dime since we've been doing this.
Right.
For one, we don't have any sponsors. We ask, we don't have any, so we're gonna continue to do the way we do it till some come. Some will come.
And it's going to.
Some will come,
But it's right. I think it's good that it's just like everything else in life. You don't want to chase it. You want to attract what's right for Ksouth. Like
I see that I got to put the work in to get what I want. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing that.
And there's so much y'all can do to help out there, from sharing the fight posters to, even if you don't like boxing, share it anyway. Somebody likes boxing on your Facebook page. It's as simple as a share or a like, so it can help their algorithm.
Right.
Come to the show, buy a Ksouth T-shirt. You want to sponsor
Great
them?
Great shows though. I know I put some good shows on.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people that's I've been talking to that's interested.
And it will get your business's name out there. It's really helped get chronic conversations out there. It's helped a lot of other people get out there.
Behind it, like this next show that I'm gonna put on.
And it's going to be where, Coach?
It's gonna be at the
Colonnade.
The Colonnade in Fort Overthorpe. Hey, this
January
the 28th.
January 28th.
The Colonnade in Fort Overthorpe, Georgia. Hey, this is going to be nice. It's 10 minutes from Chattanooga, 10 minutes from.
If you're from any surrounding areas, even Atlanta, Nashville,
Alabama,
come support these guys. There's a lot of local guys on every card.
Yes, and I got some guys that's really got some really good fighters that's been giving me some calls that want their guys on my card. So that's even better.
It's only a matter of time,
Yes.
The Jen's excited over there. We love this stuff.
From New York. I got them to California, to Vegas. I'm talking about these guys that's really finna come in now, And a lot of guys that were just on the card, they like what I did. They like the shows, they like the entertainment, they like everything.
The vibe of it. It's got a great vibe. It's fun.
Yes.
You want to be fun, not out.
Yes. Put your best wear on,
Put your best wear on.
Women.
Get you a VIP table.
I did not know you like boxing yet.
Yes.
You may not know. Yes. Jennifer did not know she liked boxing until our first event on Fight Night at Ksouth Promotions event. and she went batshit crazy for it. From not a fan to loves boxing. Yes. Can't wait till the next one.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm talking about that's all they gotta do. Women, put your heels on. You can wear your heels in there. It's walkable. Fellas, put your blazers on and your suits.
Show
and
out.
It be shows. Yes. I'm talking about we gonna have a live music. The DJs be just really good.
DJ is really good.
I'm talking about you got the ring girls walking around entertaining. We got the waitresses. We got the we gonna dance we got performances, live performances.
Tables. Those always look so nice. Like you're right there at fucking ringside. You have a drink right there in the middle, something beautiful. There's usually other extras that with the VIP
champagne
tables.
On the VIP.
But you got to get those quick because those are almost always
sold out. They always sold out. But the thing about it is the floor seats is great too.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about the floor. Even the general admission is great.
Yes.
The ring is right. Yeah, it's right there. We're gonna make it affordable for everyone. We try to make it affordable.
Yes.
We try our best to make it affordable. But it costs a lot of money to put the show on.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand what goes into promoting a fight. So let's start at the beginning and work our way through some of it. I'll work through some of what I know, and I only know like 1% of what goes on, even as much as I've been around you. So you can help cover some of the other 90% or so. So I know. Let's start out with the venue, right? Right. You got to rent a venue. Those are not free.
They're not free. And it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And these are the things you can help offset by being a sponsor for Ksouth. The next thing you got to think about is a ring. That is not cheap either.
Nowhere near cheap.
You have an announcer. You have referees.
Judges, you got doctors, the security, the ambulance, you got
the DJs, the entertainment,
you got, and then insurance. Oh my God, it's expensive.
And the amount of work, and then all the last minute stuff that you have to deal with. On top of a lot of those guys later in the night, after spending morning, noon, and night getting it ready.
Yes,
you got to come out with those fighters and help them the best you can.
The win their fights as well. The most important thing about it is you got to make sure the fighters get paid also.
Yeah, and the fighters.
This is professional boxing.
Right.
Like guys that you see on the top level. Some of these guys, you're going to see them on the top level, and you can be like, "Hey, man, I saw him when he was coming up."
Yeah, that's one of the things. It's a little, it's a good crowd, but it's still intimate enough to where every seat's a good seat. You can see really good.
Right.
You have access to the boxers. Like the main event last time, Cleo came out and took pictures and took time to hang out with the fans. So the fighters you get are also very fan friendly. They're always friendly with me giving interviews. So it's something you can find some of your new fighters and watch these guys from the bottom all the way to the top, right? Like you said, the championship.
All the way to the top. When they get to the top, they're going to remember them people that was there for them.
Yeah.
Go support them.
Sponsors. The eyes. There's already going to be a ton of eyes on you for Ksouth because it's promoted very heavily, both through us, through them, and through other venues. So it's heavily marketed and promoted. So if you want to attach a name to that or conversation, definitely get in trouble with not get in trouble. Get in touch with them. You get in trouble too, but don't get too much trouble so you can make it to the fight.
Yeah, we're
gonna have some fun, but don't get in trouble. Keep a misdemeanor, folks. No felonies.
Yeah. And I'm gonna come get you out.
Yeah, we'll come get you out. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, But I just want to promote good boxing. I want to actually, be into the entertainment boxing business.
Now, what gave you that passion? What clicked or triggered your love for boxing the way it is?
I started boxing when I was 5 years old. I had over 400 amateur fights.
400 amateur fights.
I've been out around the world.
What?
I just loved it. That's all I really ever did.
So from day one, it was just
day
love.
One, I always loved it. You know, at one time, you know, when I was a kid, I was traveling so much, I got tired of it, to be honest. And then
400, I would imagine
I was always.
I did it for Red Bank, so you know they had the seasons, boxing seasons.
And that's what fighters do. They stay on the road.
Yeah,
you know, even from the amateurs, they stay on the road.
Yeah, we were in Knoxville, Lithuania,
everywhere,
like Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama,
California.
Then you have the Golden Gloves tournaments that are all over the place.
Yeah, Cuba, Russia, you know, Canada, everywhere. We everywhere, you know.
International.
And I always loved the sport, you know. And I said, this is what I know how to do. This is what I love to do. So this is what I'm going to do.
When did you? Speaking of that, that's when you decide what you're going to do. When did you make the transition from being a boxer to knowing that you wanted to be in the business of boxing?
Well, when I was incarcerated, so I did 25 years. And,
25 years, yes, sir.
I knew it when I was incarcerated because I went as a young man, you know, 21 years old. Got out when I was 46 years old. And when I said when I get out, that's what I'm gonna get into. I always kept up with boxing. You know, we used to have bags and gloves and stuff, and you know, couldn't box. You know, federal business, but we had bags and gloves. I always try and run. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in shape. I said when I get out, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
That's what you did.
As soon as I got out.
Let's talk about support systems. Let's talk about your wife a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
This is not a one-man journey, right? There's a lot of people. First of all, there's a ton of people associated with this that are the moving parts that help this come together. But to me, the backbone of it is your wife, Tracy.
My wife.
Let's give her a shout out. We love and appreciate you, Tracy.
That's my baby.
Definitely deserves a round of applause.
How
important is that to have somebody like that to be a rock and be behind you like that? We talked about it a little bit before. We talked about it some more.
Oh man, I was talking about.
We can do it without him, right?
No. Look, she is the brains. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of work. I do a lot of work.
Oh, I know.
She does a lot of work.
I've been to the event. She is the brains.
Yes, you know, she
definitely ain't me.
A lot of stuff that, you know, she taught me a lot of stuff that I didn't know about it. You know, and she didn't even know anything about it. You know,
she's got inkling for things.
She didn't know anything about boxing.
Yeah,
you know, and she said, "Hey, I'm gonna support your dream," and she been there ever since. You know,
yeah,
and she the brains.
Yeah. Well, I know it's easy to give up, so thank you and Tracy both for not giving up because this is a tough business. It's not for everybody.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
The average person
doesn't
come from a working man and a working woman, you know, making decent money, you know, not rich or nothing. And we done been doing this for what, 5 years now?
Yeah.
You know, and start promoting a couple of years ago. And we, I say, we haven't
been baby steps, but you're getting there.
We're getting there.
You're so close. I feel like you're on the precipice.
Somebody.
I know you like that.
Somebody see us that know somebody that's gonna tell them about us.
Yeah. Sooner
or later. But we doing this at the kindness of our heart. We love to do this. I'm talking about it's days that we ain't had no sleep. It's days that we have. I'm talking about for months.
Yeah, nobody
putting fights on
can imagine. Like, and I can't. And let's take it back in the past a little bit to that fight week. So a fight in and of itself is tons of work, from booking the fighters, like I said, in the ring, getting all the moving parts to move in the correct way and get them together. But what was I just saying? I don't know. Fight week. But fight week that week. Not only did you have the fight, but you had a week of events leading up to that.
And that's going to go on again. We're going to do that. Yes, we're going to do that. She was just talking about that earlier today. Fight week, we had a talent show. At the Moxie Hotel. Yes. We had a talent show at the Moxie Hotel.
That was amazing.
We had a dinner with the band at the Chattanooga.
That was nice. That was such a nice place.
We had a family day at the Carver Center Park.
Look,
We
we
were at the
had
Westin.
we had the
Yeah.
blow up
Dinner thing
things.
at
We
the
had
Westin.
hot
Yeah.
dogs, hamburgers.
Hot dog, hamburger. We had
Nobody
Big
went hungry at
Bird,
none of
we
these
had-
events.
yes.
Let me tell you.
We had
okay?
a rat. What were you?
Yeah, then we had my birthday party at
Yeah.
the
Birthday
Chattanooga
party.
Whiskey.
Chattanooga Whiskey. Shout out
And
to
then
Chattanooga
we
Whiskey.
had the fight at the First Horizon Pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
That was 5 days in a row
Yes.
that we had to put, and that was our first time putting the fight on.
Oh man, and I can't. Yeah, that to have a whole week of stuff going on.
That was our
Like,
first. Had a whole.
You can't
week
even
of
focus
things.
on the fight really because you have these other events individually and as a whole.
Yes,
You got
but
to focus on promoting.
it's affordable. It was affordable. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Yes.
It was affordable for you to just say, okay, for a whole week, and it was during the holidays.
You could afford to do the whole week
for
really.
a whole
That's
week. You could have spent $250
easy, and then
to $300, and you would have had a whole 5
week.
days of events.
Yes.
That you go out this day and spend $300. You'll go out this day and spend $400. You could have had a whole event where you spent $300.
Great venues.
Great venues.
Nice.
I'm talking about
Like, these are
nice,
nice,
classic. But
upscale bands. That the night with the band, that was such a wonderful band.
Oh yes,
we heard
New
that night.
Breed. They was
so
good.
great.
It was nice, you know. But like I say, we lost a lot.
Yeah,
we lost.
You gave away in the end. You gave away a lot of tickets.
I gave away basically everything. You know what I mean? We gave away everything. But
these events, this is a big deal too. So if they come back around for this, that might be something that you want to sponsor as well.
Yes, you can sponsor
Chattanooga Whiskey jump out there and sponsor.
It's called Fight Week.
Yes, the hotels. You know, if you want to sponsor it, they're going to bring people that might be future customers, because after that, Jen and I ended up staying at a Westin hotel and loved it after a night that we had there. And there's other places we like to visit now because of that.
Right.
In and around there.
We're going to do that again.
Yeah,
we're going to do that. We want to be able to do it every year. You know, like, hey, they're having Fight Week in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
In Georgia.
That should be your WrestleMania Fight Week, you know, your big show to where you have, you know, you bring in all the local guys.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be so big one day. They're gonna be like, oh.
You're gonna wish you would have been there in the beginning, because you want to tell people not only that you were there in the beginning, but how cool it was to be there from the beginning till
the end.
Well, even where it is now, but till the end, to where it's going, because I've seen it come so far, but I know it's got so much further.
We still at the beginning.
Yeah, you still at the beginning.
We still at the beginning.
Johnson City fight was great. All the fights have been great. That's
in Johnson City. It was a sellout crowd, and we still lost.
Yeah,
because we end up having to pay.
But it's because, again, and I hate to harp on this. I know y'all are gonna be like, oh damn, this show's about sponsorship, but it's very, very important, and you don't. Yes. I can't. Like, we're not begging for money, but on the other hand, if this is something that you want to connect with to get your business out there, it's something you can do. And I'm sure there's affordable options for any size business too. So don't think that because you're a smaller business you can't afford it. Get with it, and y'all can work something out.
We got sponsors. Yes, we have sponsor packages. You know, you're gonna just give us your money. You know, you get VIP seats to the tables, to the fights, and you know, you get your banner up.
That's what you're right there.
You get your name called up all times of the night, and you know, call you up to the ring. You know,
we will make
sure you, let people know you there.
Let me say this now: if you sponsor Ksouth, I will make sure that we put our full weight behind your product as well to help get it out there, because we appreciate it so much. And if other people can help share these sponsors and let them see that y'all are getting the word out too, that would help us as well.
We'll get some sponsors. They're gonna come in.
They are, and it's gonna be the right ones, because
it's gonna be the right ones. You know, they're
gonna be a good fit for Ksouth.
It's gonna be the right ones. It's gonna be a good fit. You know, and everybody gonna be happy.
Yeah,
that's what I want. I want everybody. See, that's our problem. Well, that ain't no bad problem. Me and my wife we always want everybody to be happy.
Well, you know,
and people that know me, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, that know us, they'll tell you
Obviously, you're here. You're taking your time away from other stuff you could be doing, including, you know, getting this fight together to spend time with me. I mean, to help my show out. So it's
most definitely
you out there, man. You like fam, like.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's reached a different level, like with Ksouth and with Chronic Conversations with just all of us, because I believe in Kevin's vision just like Tracy does, and I'm excited to see him succeed and him to see or find the end of the rainbow or his pot of gold at the end of his rainbow for him, because that's what it's about, right? Seeing people happy. We love to see people happy. So you're helping make our dreams come true. We hope we're helping make your dreams come true, and we want to see you happy.
Yeah, I want to see everybody happy.
And if you really want to see him happy, give him a sponsorship. I might or might not talk about that later tonight. But before we do that, you have some special announcements for this evening. Do you want to tell us what that is? You ready to give us a clue on what that is? Let's talk about that.
One of the announcements was where the fight was going to be. January 28th.
January 28th, Colonnade, Ringo, Georgia, Fort
Overthrow, Ringo. 10 minutes from Chattanooga, 10 minutes
close
from right here.
Everybody, no excuses.
Right, surrounding
plenty of time to save up money.
And I got good quality fighters is going to be on the card. The last card.
Every fight could have been a main event. From the first fight, they went at it.
Yes, every fight could have been a main event on the last card.
So I can't even imagine if each one you seem to take a step up.
Yeah, and oh yeah, I got an announcement to make.
Yes, I love announcements.
This big here. I'm coming out of retirement.
Shut up.
I'm finna get ready. I'm gonna put together an exhibition. I'm gonna fight an exhibition.
You gonna fight an exhibition, Coach? Man,
but look, hey, listen.
Look, I gotta be a part of that. At some form or fashion. I gotta be a corner or something.
I'm not just going to fight the exhibition, okay? Just to get in the ring and fight. I'm going to get in the ring to put a show on. You hear me?
Right.
Showing what I used to can do. I'm going to get in shape.
Show 'em, Coach.
I'm going to count. You know what I mean? I'm going to get in shape. And I'm going to fight a nice opponent that has boxing experience.
You have to get on board with this because
I'm coming out of retirement.
The type of training you have to do when you're younger and you recover is one thing.
I'm coming out of retirement.
Is going to be putting in the blood, sweat, and tears to put now his body where his mouth is.
I'm coming out of retirement. I'm doing an exhibition.
Do we have a timetable on that yet, or is it?
No, we're gonna get it together.
Future?
You know, I'm gonna talk to the commission. I gotta talk to the people.
Right.
Get it together for the exhibitions. You know, it's steps that you got to go through.
Yeah.
To get this exhibition, you know, I'm gonna have to take the medicals.
The physicals.
I'm gonna have to take the physicals. I'm gonna have to take the blood. I'm gonna have to take the MRIs because my age and
right.
You know, everything.
Well, I'm going to tell them, I don't know. I mean, if you have some physical problems, you damn sure hide it well because, like I said, you go 24/7. So
I ain't got no physical problem.
I think you're going to be passing them medicals and physicals.
I pass them with no problem.
I bet you'll get in shape with no problem. It'll be easier than you think it will.
Hey, look, I'm going to throw up. They're going to, I already know. I'm going to go blood, sweat, and tears. It's going to be probably a 2-minute, 3-round fight.
When I do training now,
3 rounds for 2 minutes. I ain't trying to go 3 minutes.
Yeah, right.
I can't go 3
12
rounds. I can't go 3 minutes because I work the mitts a lot with the guys, and we going all day with the mitts, you know, and you know
that takes a lot out of
that takes a lot out of it. You gotta be, you know. I know guys are going there and try to work the mitts with guys, and they'll be through in 1 minute, you know. Well, they get
minute and a half, maybe.
But I am going to get in shape. I will come prepared to fight, and
I'm excited about that.
I'm gonna get it approved.
That's so funny because I thought about that because there's, you know, with the exhibition and even there's some, you know, divisions, masters divisions and things now in various organizations. For some reason, I had a thought. I thought, I wonder what Kevin if he because I also saw somebody else might be getting back into the fight game too. I don't know if it was a rib or if it was an announcement or what, but there's some other stuff coming out there. So definitely support these guys, man. It ain't easy at any age, but it definitely ain't even easier now, right?
It's gonna be but
it's gonna be fun, and I know you're gonna. I know you. I know you. So don't just.
Oh, I talk cash stuff. Everybody know that. I talk cash stuff. When I come to fight, I'm gonna come to fight.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, they'll tell you about ask the ones when I was a youngster, when I was fighting. They'll tell you.
Were you Did you know? I don't know age wise where you are with Jay Bell. I know you know him.
I fought in the amateurs with Jay Bell and everything. I fought in the amateurs with Jay. Jay was my guy. Jay my guy. You know, I love Jay.
Him at the YMCA one
time. I sparred with Jay when I was a kid. He said,
"I'll take it easy on you," and I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
To be Jay Bell, but
the king
he
of
was
Sting.
really touching me, and my head, my neck probably still.
That's
I think it twitched just a little bit thinking about it.
That's my man Jay. You know, I came up with Jay. I came up with Jay. We traveled out on the road together and everything back in the days. Yeah. I fought in the amateurs with Jay.
That's so awesome. Yeah, he was somebody I always.
Jay was nice.
He's like and
he'll tell. Listen, Jay will tell you about me.
Yeah.
Jay know about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay know about me. Jay will tell you. Hey, Jay was older than me. You know, Jay was. Jay was my big brother in the fight game. You know, I couldn't wait to run and see. You know, I'm walking in there with Jay when we young. You know what I mean? In different tournaments. You know, and
such a personal guy. Right?
Jay knows Jay was like, hey, he gonna put that work in. You know,
and he was just really friendly and showed me. And you know, he see what a big boxing fan I was, and he took me out the car and showed me like his papers where it's talking about King and all this other stuff. So that was exciting for him to do that. And you're just as personable. So if people want to come say hello, not only to fighters at the Ksouth Boxing Promotion fights. Come say hello to Coach K. He loves to say hello to you.
Yes, most definitely.
He's very personable, very down to earth.
Stay down to earth.
He's gonna be busy, so
but I'm gonna get to you though.
Yeah, he'll get to you. He'll come shake your hand, say hello, talk to you. For
definitely gonna get to you.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So now we got Colonnade January 28th.
Colonnade January 28th.
We got Coach K.
Coming out of retirement.
Do an
exhibition. I will not get paid for the fight, but you will have to buy tickets to see the fight.
Right.
And I'm gonna donate some of it to somebody, charity. You know what I mean?
That is awesome, Coach.
I will donate some of it to somebody charity. Yes.
Yeah. So be thinking about that as well. The more, because they're very philanthropic. You know, like I said, they help everybody with everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
So if you can help them with sponsorship, that's one. And I know I'm harping on it, but if you can, come on. Just like you don't.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. You know,
if a bunch of you get together, then that's that's going to help out too. It doesn't just have to be one big thing.
And I'm trying to take the show on the road also. Look,
yes,
this is what I want. Buses. When Ksouth go. To put fights on, regardless of where, Atlanta, Missouri, because I got my license in Missouri also.
There was nearly a fight
Alabama,
in St. Louis. So I'm sure you'll be going back there when you get a chance.
I definitely be going back there. I don't have the license down there not to go back there. I got the right to go down there and put shows on, so I'm going to do that. That's what I love to do, travel and do it. And I'm gonna get buses. I'm gonna take the buses. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my own buses so I can say, hey, Ksouth got a fight right here in St. Louis, and I can make it affordable.
Right.
If I have to rent a bus or overnight bus, it's going to cost.
It does cost, yes.
And people know they rent them.
Well, you got to understand just to get a ticket on like a Greyhound or something, how much it costs. Now, imagine a bus you're renting and you got to pay basically for all the seats.
Yeah, regardless.
So yeah, we need to.
And I love to take. I want to take people on this road. Yeah, I want to take people on.
Like
that's what it is. This adventure. Come on this adventure. You'll be surprised how it's going to end up.
Most times there's an after party, so it's it's. You just want to enjoy the fight and go home, go to bed. That's fine. But if you're still feeling good and
ready to make it a movie,
that's going to be.
Some people. I got some people that been talking to me about filming me. As I go
doing some documentary stuff. That would be. I would love to watch that.
So I'm gonna talk with some people like that.
Yeah.
And
people. Yeah, it'd be great because we can talk about it all we want, but how awesome would it be for them to see like even just a day in the life of a Kevin Kennemore.
Yes.
Like I want them to follow you around, and I want to see what it's like myself. Like I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm in some good talk with some people.
And those people too, make sure they with you when you training, because that's a part of your story and the exhibition.
Yes, when I go, I'm gonna have the fighters with me. We'll fight, where we go on the fight. It's gonna be like actually from home to.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, they talk from all the way home to, waking up in the morning with my wife and the grandkids be there. They trying to do a documentary.
Because you're a family man as well. There's lots of people involved with Ksouth that are, outside the business itself, such as grandkids and just everybody, right?
Yes, it's a lot. And, I think everybody, I want to thank everybody.
Everybody does an amazing job for Ksouth.
The help, I'm talking about, Kevin, Bodyguard, Lee, Ring Girl, Boss Ring Girl, Janella, DJ Touch, oh man,
Sean Thompson,
great job. Even the fighters, you know what I'm saying? Even all the fighters, my wife, most definitely. Man, my family, friends, all my friends that support me, man, they, those Lee,
is it crazy thinking about that there's so many people out there that support you? Did you ever think, that
I know now
people would fall in love with you the way they have? Because people don't just like you, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of people, I think a lot of people want to support me. I don't know if everybody just able to support me.
That's
I'm
true too.
I don't know if everybody able to support me.
Definitely hard time.
But I know a lot of people that want to support me. You know what I mean?
And there's many ways they can do that, right?
Yeah, there's many
Even
ways
if you just buy a ticket, come to the fight, you've helped support you.
You supported me,
right?
You supported me. I
got VIP table, a regular general admission.
Yeah, general admission is $25. Bring your son.
When you do
I'm gonna make sure that if you come to me, you buy you and your son a $25 ticket. If you come to me, because I'm gonna be all over there,
right.
In the stands and everywhere. You come to me and you say, "Hey, KK, my son want to take a picture with that fighter." I'm gonna make sure your son get a picture with that fighter.
Yeah, you have a setup now too.
I got a setup now, backdrop. Really nice. It's gonna be the Ksouth boxing promotion. I'm gonna make sure that your son get a picture with that fighter.
How great is that? Like, what other event can you go to? Like, you ain't going to Madison Square Garden and then getting a picture with them fighters. Yeah. And these are fighters that will one day be in Madison Square Garden. And you can show off these pictures and be like,
look, world titles.
I went to an after party with this dude.
Yeah, fight for world titles.
Fight for a world title now.
And I got a picture with him. My son got a picture with him when he was a kid.
And he'll grow up remembering that for the rest of his life. I didn't always have the greatest childhood, but some of my fondest memories are sporting events and boxing and pro wrestling and things like that. Yes. So it's so memorable, and it's such a big deal to kids to get to see something like that. And so many of the fighters are such responsible, great role models and adults.
Yeah, they are.
So you don't have to worry about, they
are. They trying to build their fan base as well. They don't want to be. These some good young kids. They just work hard and they be tired and they just when they come in for weigh-ins, they just so drained and hungry. They be like, "Hey, can we weigh in?" No, you can't weigh in till this time. Right. They gotta sit over there and moan and groan. And once they get their weigh in and then they go eat, they all right.
So if you've seen him before, when you see a fighter on my program and he's dropping weight, no, you need to appreciate that, and especially watch that show even more, because he's hungry and really all he's thinking about is eating my head off my shoulders.
they fight.
I remember just in amateurs, and I didn't have to drop a lot of weight, but just that little bit was missing.
Right.
So I can't imagine.
They dropping 20, 30 pounds.
20, 30 pounds. I think the key to that, you think, a lot of things seem to be elevated as far as the technology behind it, nutrition and recovery.
Right.
Do you think that's helping these younger cats? Because there's a lot of things they can do that.
Man, I think you just got to eat right.
That's the biggest thing, right? Nutrition, fuel for your body.
They got guys to get the meal preps, and they got meal prep guys.
It's work. There's more work than just the workouts, right?
And that costs. What I mean. The fighters, hey, everything
costs money. They got sometimes they got to stay, out of
town and get some sparring.
They got to get around.
I don't have a gym here.
Yeah, right.
I don't have a gym.
One day though, there's gonna be a case out.
When I get a K-South gym, it's gonna be over. I want all the kids. I'm getting them all out the street. I want all the kids to come to this gym. I'm gonna teach them boxing. They got to do good in school. I don't want nothing for them coming in my gym. They don't have to pay anything. Let's get them in the gym. Let's get them out the street. They want to be on the street fighting.
That's another one of those things.
Get them in the gym.
When you start getting some more sponsorship to offset some of the other costs, you can do more things like that.
Yes.
You got to understand, he's not going out and buying a new car with this money. He's putting it right back into the community in so many different ways.
I want to,
You're so about your community. Man. Speaking about that Wednesday thing, like I'm telling you, we had the blow up things, and this is like it's 1,000 degrees with about 1,000% humidity. This is, the South. And he was dressed up at, what was it, a bear or
what I dressed up as? The grizzly.
Bear, bunny, kangaroo, something.
It was the grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
He was the cookie monster.
And he was running and playing with kids and chasing them around. So he nearly had a heat stroke.
Yeah.
Legit.
Had a kickball game, right?
There was a kickball
game. We had the music jumping. We had the
grilled
jumpers, the snow cones.
Free.
We had the hot dogs, hamburgers, cakes,
this is what this man does.
Cookies, and we're gonna do it again.
Yeah, and
all that came out of pocket.
We want to be at weigh-ins this time. We'll cover that with electronic conversations too. So, do you know when those are going to be yet?
The weigh-ins is going to be the weigh-ins is going to be January the 27th.
So tune in. We'll give you more details as it gets closer.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll be filming the weigh-ins. We'll be there live, covering that, and we'll talk to some of the fighters. We'll talk to Coach. Maybe you can get Tracy on camera for lunch.
Oh yeah, she'll be at the weigh-ins.
She'll be at the weigh-ins.
Yeah, she'll be at the weigh-ins.
She's everywhere too, and she's also.
Yeah, she
like
does
family,
so much.
Just like if
if it wasn't for her,
I come up, say hello, give her a hug around her neck, tell her
be
thank
for
you.
Real with you. If it wasn't for her, I probably would have been and had a meltdown. You hear me?
Oh, of course, I'd definitely not be doing this with you.
I would have been and had a meltdown. Yeah, sometimes I get frustrated, and she be like, "Hey, just calm down.
Yeah,
it's gonna be all right, and it always be all right."
Yeah. There's always a solution. Sometimes we just need somebody to give us the comfort that.
Every time she said, "Hey, calm down. It's gonna be all right."
Can't do nothing but
always be all right.
Always all right.
Always.
That's a hard lesson to learn sometimes, but it's good, like you said, when you have somebody that's supportive behind you on the days when you don't feel like that as much, letting you know that, they're good and they're there and they're behind you. And thank you to everybody else that helps with Ksouth too, because there's a ton of people
all of them.
at these events cooking burgers and dogs and helping, blow up things and bartenders and just people serving food and concessions, and there's so many people associated with this. And like I said, so many moving parts. So thank you. Everybody's an integral part of the total what is Ksouth boxing promotions, right?
Man, Blue Lala, man. I really, really appreciate everybody that's, because it's not just me.
No.
A lot of those, I promise
you're the face, you're here, but there's tons
them, man. I'm talking about them guys, them girls, and them guys. They do, and I want to actually, pay for the work that they do. I want them to, I'm gonna get it there, man. And they know it is, because that's why they still here. They know it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
They do so much, man.
They do. But you gotta remember, we all are just a
y'all do so much.
And we want to see you succeed. So
listen, every time I call, y'all come running.
Yes.
And I appreciate it.
And I thank Sean so much, because Sean Thompson was the mediator between us. He's the one that brought you to me
that's
to
my
begin
guy.
with. So, man,
that's
I
my
appreciate
guy,
him for introducing us. And I knew, I I told him afterwards, and I just had a feeling afterwards. Like, I didn't know what to think in the beginning because, Sean's telling me all this stuff and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, let me talk to him and see how I feel. I'll feel him out. And we had that conversation. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I believed in you from that point. Like, it didn't even take me coming to the other stuff and everything else that you let us be so honored and privileged to be a part of. But, yeah, and you're always quick to lock and share those little things you can do to help out chronic too. Lock and share this conversation.
I love it.
For sure. And
tune in to chronic conversations. Tune in to chronic conversations.
Yes.
For real,
Jim's really friendly. As she says,
some of the best people you ever want to meet.
She don't bite, but sometimes, so it's all right. Yeah, well, it depends on how much juicy juice she's had.
I wanted the cameraman, I got him for picture man and his wife, Jerry and his wife.
What is that?
His name Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry and his
that's
wife.
That's good photography. Check him out on
Man,
Instagram.
that's good photography. He's one of the best that you can never want to get to take your pictures.
Nature
photos, man, he's so good.
Very good.
And
very
you got it's so much.
It's hard to remember all of them, so if we do leave you out, it wasn't on purpose. We apologize. We'll try to get everybody we can remember as the show goes on. But
it's hard,
very grateful and appreciative. And I'm so excited about January. It's that last one. It's great because I'm still so passionate about it. I'm still so nervous before the shows because I, as well as the show, want to improve with it. I want to improve the quality of not only the commentating, but the audio, the visual, and all those things because I want us to progress along with you. So y'all be patient, and thank you for being patient. We've had a few bumps in the road here and there. We've accidentally unplugged microphones and had a whole fight with no sound. This last one we had sound, and I got to commentate with one of my favorite fighters around here, and that's Too Fast Joseph Francisco. Yes. Shout out to him.
I saw him today.
He
came by the house today. That's my nephew Joe. Too Fast.
Hey, another great person.
Ain't ducking nothing. Ain't ducking nothing. No.
He told me his next fight, when he talks about finding the best competition he can find when we're in private talks. Yeah. So he ain't trying to impress nobody. He's just telling me the real deal.
He's gonna be on the card.
And I know he's like that.
He's gonna be on the card.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on the card.
Yeah.
Yes. He will be on the card.
Joseph Francisco, if you've not seen him,
he will be fighting January the 28th.
Man,
he will be fighting January the 28th.
Every one of his fights is a battle, win or lose. That dude brings it. Okay, he brings it.
Yes,
you need to come see him. He's one of my favorite fighters. You can listen to him on the previous fight. You can see him in this fight. Another fucking amazing announcement, especially as far as I'm concerned, because we're
gonna find a great opponent for him.
Way too long since I seen him thump on somebody. I won't talk about exactly how good he is because sometimes it be kind of hard to find somebody.
Yeah, because
he's
been on the road for a minute fighting.
Yeah, they might not want that smoke. He's been to Texas.
Yeah, he's been fighting
ABO, fighting for titles.
Titles and matter of fact,
gaining experience.
Yeah, he's gonna be fighting for a title down here probably. Yeah, we gonna.
So another announcement.
We're trying to get him a title fight down. January the 28th. Joseph Too Fast Francisco will be fighting for a title.
And he's not, look, you got to, it's.
So you actually finna see somebody win a belt.
Look, tapes
nice belt.
Don't do that big justice. Belt. You need to come see him live. Don't watch this one on my show. Yeah. Come to the fucking show and watch this one. Let me tell you, because he's not only too fast, but his footwork is, and I said I wasn't going to talk about how good he is, but I am anyway. Look, his footwork is so pretty. It's so like he's dancing. And he hits. And what is he weighing in his last one? He was
135. He's gonna fight 135.
He's gonna fight 135. He hits
lightweight,
like 160, 180 pounder.
Yeah,
you hear him hit the whole the sweat flies. Shout out to his opponents for the ones that have not went down because he hits them so hard. I want to fall down for him.
He gonna put a show on.
Too hard, too pretty, too fast.
He gonna put a show on.
Joseph Francisco.
We got Sebastian, the Mexican kid. He's gonna be back on.
Sebastian, that guy. I've seen his tape. He looks really good. I'm excited about seeing him.
And I got some guys out of New York coming in.
That's a different type
I
of
got
thing coming out
some
there.
guys out of
New Jersey
Vegas
is.
coming in to fight on the card. This is going to be a stacked card right here. I'm looking to have 10 to 12 fights.
This is going to be a stat card as always.
We're going to part of
Touch is going to be there.
DJ Touch going to be there on the wheels and steels.
The girls are going to be there.
The ring girls going to be there. We're going to have all of,
Is there going to be an after party this one as well?
Yes, it's going to be an after party.
Pay attention for details on that.
We're going to probably have some buses. If you don't want to, Fort Overthrow, ain't nowhere to drive. It's 10 minutes away. Hey,
everywhere.
Come on,
East Chattanooga.
But if you want to jump on the bus, I'll make sure somebody have a bus
East
out there for you to jump on.
You're all close.
All close.
Tiptonia.
Everywhere.
St. Elmo.
Come on in,
Show
come on, get a ticket to the fight. Put your women, buy your husband a ticket. Women, buy your boyfriends a ticket. Sons, girlfriends,
Christmas presents, stocking stuff.
Yeah, January.
And you got time. You got
bring
time to
the
save
new
up.
year in. You bring the new year in, then you bring it in right to get.
Bring the whole family.
Bring the whole
family.
It's a family event.
There's tons of kids there. They always have a great time.
Yeah, they're having a great time, and
the grandkids there. It's a great atmosphere.
My grandkids stay there.
Everybody's cool. Everybody's watching out of those kids. Like not gonna have to. But us there, I guarantee you that.
Guys and women bring their sons and daughters, because we're gonna have a woman fight on this too.
Oh,
yes, I got a.
These announcers keep going.
They can. I most definitely have a woman fight on there. 2 women will be fighting.
I'm so excited.
2 women, good. They coming and they traveling in from like New York. I got the guy, like I told you, I got some people that's been calling me. That's that's really interested into what I'm doing. I got a nice fights. Women fight on there. Like I said, I got them coming in from everywhere.
Coach. We'll get them on the show.
Yes.
A few other people on the show.
Yes.
On weigh-ins.
Weigh-ins and after the fight.
Weigh-ins
and after the fight. Then get on the show. Hey.
And I will have, as I had a guest commentator last time, I'm not sure who it is. I'm going through some people in the Rolodex right now. But when I figure out who it is, that'll be an announcement as well. I will have a special guest announcer with me this time as well to bring you the action. If you have any advice for me, things you liked about my commentating, things you don't, if you thought it was total shit, that's fine too. I'm okay with everybody having their opinion. Just give me some constructive criticism and how maybe you like to hear better, how you like to hear it better. Now I get really emotional and excited in these fights, so sometimes I kind of lose track of my costliness and the action, but I think I'm at least improving a little bit as I go.
It's gonna get better. So, everything. We all learning.
We all growing together.
We all growing together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna build an empire. I know it's gonna come.
The bricks are adding up.
I know it's gonna come.
The walls are going up.
I ain't giving up.
And this train is going to go through. I know it's going to find success, and I know that a lot of people have an opportunity now on the ground floor to get in on it. And he's loyal. Don't think because you're a small place. If you show him loyalty now, when he's big, he's not going to be leaving you high and dry. You're going to have a place at the table.
You definitely will.
Dang, we've had.
Okay, I'm gonna put some major shows on, man. I'm gonna put some major shows on soon later.
I think this next one is the first step, and so there's so much. Let's see. Okay, so it's Colonnade, January 28th.
January 28th, Colonnade. I'm gonna say it probably start about 7:30, something like that.
Pay attention. We'll have it up on.
Pay attention. I have flyers out. I'm gonna start putting flyers out.
Bring me some, coach.
Soon.
I got you around here.
We're gonna. Hey, it's right here.
I'll put them out.
And the surrounding areas. Come out to see these these superstars in the making.
Joseph Francisco will be there.
Joseph Francisco will be there. Fight for a title. Women fight. I don't know. You might get me coming out of retirement on this one. I don't know.
Might be ready by then.
I might be ready. It depends. I don't know. I gotta get in tip-top shape. I'm telling you, I'm getting in tip-top shape. But
man, I want to be a part of that anyway I can, Coach.
I will be coming out of retirement to do an exhibition soon. And
is there anything else you can think of? Did we miss anything?
Oh man,
any other announcements or anybody we forgot you can think of real quick?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all Ksouth Boxing Promotion staff. Thank my wife, family, friends, credit conversation, most definitely. Oh, it's so much. I got it. So
much.
many and so much. I appreciate everybody. Hey, it's gonna go. We gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. And if you really want to see how much he appreciates all that, you see it in the quality of his shows.
Come to my show. Support my show. I got. Hey, I guarantee you will enjoy yourself. Like I say, put your best gear on. It's a professional boxing show. I'm talking about lovely, great fights, beautiful people there. Everybody get along. No, it's great. Just come.
Jen and I don't dress up for much, so come see us dressed up.
Yeah, come see this. I'm talking about it's gonna be wonderful. This show here, I got time to put it on like I want to.
Yeah.
I got to get all my fighters together like I need to. Come out, see Shabaskin, from down there in Georgia. He a Mexican kid, great fighter, future champion, definitely a future champion. He a young kid, and ask some guys that done been to the show about him.
It's gonna be a title fight at this.
Yes, it will definitely be a title fight. It might be two. I might have two or three. I got some people trying to get some titles on the fight. So it might be 2-3 title fights on the card, and hey, women gonna fight on the card. So come on out, get your ticket. I'm gonna have posters up soon.
Tracy,
and
thank you.
My wife, I love you, baby. Thank you. She's backbone. Thank Jenny Jen.
Me and shows.
Thank y'all. And I like to thank everybody that reached out to me, that's interested in what I'm doing. And like I say, I might have some people following me around, the biographer coming out soon,
If you do, also, know we're going to be there if there's a fight. We'll be there to help like we did last time. Any help with set up or anything, just let us know.
Definitely. So,
love being a part of the team.
I got to see what my wife think about them following us around all the time. Yeah,
absolutely.
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I know.
We haven't got a name out yet, but we're gonna have a name of it. Come up with a good name for it, and we in talk with the people in talk with us, and it's a nice station that trying to.
Oh, that's awesome. So stay tuned for that. We'll get that information out as soon as we can. Since he has a poster, we'll have the posters up and out there. As soon as some of the names of the fighters come out, he'll let me know and we'll put those out. If you have questions or comments, they can get in touch with you. How can they get in touch with you, Coach?
You can hit me on Facebook, Kevin Kennemore, or you can call me. My phone ring 24/7, 423-682-3620. Call me. I'm trying to get a gym for the young kids around here.
Yes.
I'm looking for a building that's affordable. If I'm gonna be honest with you,
somebody can donate a building to you.
If they donate a building to me, I got a lot of equipment. Okay, and man, when kids get out of school, this is how we used to do.
It kept me straight.
When we was fighting, this is how we used to do. I fought for Charlie Nair's boxing team. They had me since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Hey, when I get out of school, back then we were getting out at 3:00.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At 4:30, 5:00, I was at practice.
Yeah.
Boxing practice. I didn't get through practicing till 9:00 at night.
Yeah, it would be late.
When I go home, I might play the game take a bath or whatever, play the game for an hour, eat. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
The kids we didn't have time really. I wouldn't have got in trouble as I got older.
You're so tired, you ain't got no energy.
I can make these kids where they ain't even. And
you
a
ain't
lot
mad
of kids.
No,
I'm not mad. They not mad.
No,
Come on, let's get this gym. If I can find me a building that's affordable right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I could pay for it on my own if it's affordable until I can get a huger building. I'll take care of it. It's just hard to, for me to just, run out and say, hey, I want to put my money in it. I ain't got that kind of money.
Yeah, so
I'm not a Mayweather. No. I'm not a
and you just at the beginning.
Bob Aaron. I'm not a,
No.
You know, I'm not none of them
Start
guys.
from the
But
ground
I'm
up.
trying to be them guys. You know, they all started. A lot of them probably started from the ground. You know what I'm saying, you know,
Absolutely.
Man, I'm going to put huge fights on soon.
Yeah.
Really huge fights.
Well, I mean, just to watch them grow, like I said, they get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right.
So do not miss it. January 28th, Colonnade.
I'm not putting it in no cracker box spot. I'm putting them in nice venues.
Yes.
Where you can come and actually enjoy yourself.
Yes. Beautiful places.
Beautiful places and
convention center was great.
Yes,
Colonnade's great out
Georgia,
there.
the Dalton Convention Center, great spot. But I'm a try this Colonnade spot, and I know it's a great venue down there. I just got to move around. You know, I want to be a promoter. I don't just want to promote in one place.
Right.
They can promote all over the world. I want to be able to promote fights all over the world, all over the country. But I want to be able to bring people with me. Everybody that's with me now, they're coming with me.
Man, I can't wait, Coach. Thank you so much for being on here, man.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for, like I said, giving your time, which is, I always say, is something you can't get back, man. And I appreciate you so much for being here. I love you. Love you, Tracy. Love Ksouth Promotions. Make sure you're at the fight. Thanks for watching Conversations. January 28th. We love you guys.
Tune in.
Peace.
Peace.